How's it working? Hit record. Let's check the CPU. Make sure everything's okay. Oh yeah, this is working pretty good. Alright guys, so once again, this is Magic the Gathering Online, and there's a newest set that was just released. It's Avacyn Restored. Um, Let me put this on here for a second, because I'm going to do some stuff. It's not actually big two, it's just me doing what I normally do. No, why did it blank out like that? Oh, there it is. It just takes a second to come back. I see. Sorry, just testing all this stuff. This is all new to me. Not something that I do typically. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to have an Avacyn Restored draft. And for those of you that know what Magic is, you already know what a draft is. But for those of you that don't know, the way this works is there's 15 cards in a pack, essentially. And when you draft, you get 3 packs or 3 boosters. And there's 8 people at a table, and each person has to select cards and pass them around. You go left first, then right, then left. You end up with 45 cards, and you have to make a deck out of what you've drafted. So drafting is about, number one, being really intelligent with your picks, knowing what's good to pick early versus what will come back late that could be used in your deck. Also, you really have to stick to your colors and stick to your guns. If you try to switch colors in the middle, you tend to get yourself in trouble, unless it's like early on in the first pack. So on and so forth. You have to look for certain types of signals, certain cards that are important in the format, and certain cards that may look good to you at first, you'll find later are not so great. So anyway, I'm going to get the ball rolling on entering this queue, but I need to pick up some tickets, so I'm going to do that off screen really quick. This event to enter is 20 tickets, essentially, or $20. Which is kind of overcosted, but that's cool. Give me just a second, guys, to put all my info in here. Get this done. Then once that's complete, we're going to get it started. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now, but I'll jump in there in a second. Continue, blah, blah, blah. And this might be a little bit boring to those of you that are more fighting game monsters. That's okay. Don't forget that Big 2 is this Wednesday. So if you're looking to see some Street Fighter action, you can always check that out. Also, I think Toryuken is still live, so you can check that out as well. Should be pretty hype. I know that a ton of you guys are tuned into that already. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, cool, we're in there. Now how do we get out of this? Because I want to go back to the queue. There we go. Okay, let me switch this back over and just make sure it's working. Cool, looks like it's working. Oh, Wong won Marvel 3, I see. Interesting. Justin Wong. Blowing it up as usual. Anyway, guys, for those of you that know the set, what cards would you like to see me open? Just out of curiosity. The cards I would like to open are Tamiyo, of course. Terminus would be sick. Entreat the Angels would be sick. Silverblade Paladin is okay. Gristlebrand, I haven't opened one of those yet. Yeah, Wolfer Silver Hunt is what I'm really hoping. Sigarda, yeah, that might be okay. Someone said the equivalent of Wesker. That's Wolfer Silverheart. He's really cheap. Yeah, that would be sick if I could open a Tamiyo, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and join this queue. I'll peek in on the chat with you every now and then, but keep in mind that once you're in... Oh, holy shit. Did you guys just see that? That, my friend, is a Tamiyo, the Moon Sage, and we're slamming down on that hella hard because this card goes for 30 bucks. Bam, thank you very much. That is definitely a good way to get a draft started. We're in there. Oh, Wolfer Avenger. That's a good card. Griff Vanguard stays in color. This guy's really sick. He's a big body. He flies. He draws you an extra card. I think I'm going to take him and just stay in color. Wolfer Avenger is pretty good. So is this Wandering Wolf here. He's also a good card. But green is okay in this set. It's really good. It's super aggressive, especially if you get a lot of the Soulbind guys. But yeah, I think for right now I'm going to stay in color. So I'm going to take the Griff Vanguard. Let's see. So now we have Wild Defiance. I've never even seen this card. What does this do? Oh, okay. Kind of weird. This pack is kind of crappy. None of these cards are really very good. I mean, I could take this Vanguard Shield, but it's not really great equipment. It's pretty expensive. Cathedral Sanctifier is okay, but it usually goes pretty late anyway. Leap of Faith is an okay, like, white combat trick. Defy Death is too expensive. I don't really know what to take from this pack, to be honest. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this Taskmaster because he is the, even though he's kind of crappy, he is the best card in this pack. And just go from there. I don't really want to draft black, but it is a black signal, I guess, kind of the Taskmaster. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we got Peel from Reality, which is a great blue card. Spectral Prison is okay. I think Peel from Reality is actually a better card. Someone probably doesn't agree with me on that, but I like Peel. It's really good. It's good if you get the Raven or whatever, Mistbound Raven. It's really good with that. It's good for saving your creature. It's good for like weird combat. It's good with the Griff Vanguard that I've already drafted. So I think I'm gonna slam this Peel for Reality and just go with it. That's so sick that I opened a Tamiyo. Ultimate 66 says that Prison isn't that good. I agree. I think that Peel is a better card. Prison might wheel, maybe, depending. If not, I can always get a Prison later. Just waiting for the next pick. I wish I could do this and watch the chat. I need some other shit. Shout out to Deuce. By the way, Deuce, I did get your message. I promise that I will be talking to you about the CEO graphics as soon as I can get Mr. Martin Blake to work on them. Unfortunately, he's in Diablo 3 Vortex right now. Rawr, Diablo. Yeah, opening a Tamiyo was sick because that's basically a free draft. I think I'm going to actually sell that Tamiyo and maybe do another one after this. We'll see what happens. If not, then I'll figure something out. Alright, so we have Alchemist's Apprentice, which is an okay early drop. He blocks, and then you sack him and you get a card. We have a Master Components, which is another good card. Draw 3, put 1 on the bottom. In green, there's this Gloom Widow, which is pretty good. He's really annoying to deal with. There's also Marrow Bats, which I don't really like that much. Renegade Demon, which also always goes late. I think Amass is probably the best card here, at least for the type of deck that I'm making. It seems like I'm making a really control-ish sort of deck. We've got Tamiyo, we've got the late Griff Vanguard, which draws you a card. We've got Peel, which keeps them off the board. So I think I'm going to take this Amass, which kind of fits the current theme of my deck, and just roll with it. So there you go, Amass the components. Alright, so in this pack we have Flowering Lumberknot. This guy is actually really good in a green beatdown deck, especially if you get a lot of the Soulbind guys, especially the red ones or the green ones. There's the red one with haste. There's the green one that gives +2/+2 and is an uncommon. There's the green one that gives +1/+1. There's the blue guy that gives flying. But I kind of like this Ghostly Flicker. It's a really good combat trick. It saves your guys from removal. Sometimes you have like a Griff Vanguard and a Mistraven out. If you flicker both of them, it's nuts. You bounce one of their creatures and you get an extra card. So I'm going to take this Ghostly Flicker and see where it goes. Alright, so here not too much in this pack. The only card that's worth noting is Ghost Form, which is a pretty good finisher. I don't think it's going to make my deck. Let's see. What does Stern Mentor do? Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna take this Mentor. This is the guy that sets you up for like the crazy Millstone deck. This is a deck that usually doesn't happen in draft, but you never know. I mean, Stern Mentor is a win condition, especially if you're very defensive. And it might help with my picks for Pack 2. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna take the Mentor. Ghost Form is in a vacuum, I guess, the better card, but we don't really have a lot of creatures. Mentor is a win condition, especially combined with Tamiyo. You know, lock down all their stuff, mill them to death. We'll see if it works out. Ultima says Mentor is good on its own. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, shout out to Morv in the stream chat. What's up, man? And shout out to you guys for watching this. Hopefully you guys are curious and interested. Hopefully we got some real magic monsters in here. Okay, so we got Spectral Prison. Came by late. Probably what I'll take here. There's also this Treacherous Pit Dweller, which I don't really like. I've seen it work in some decks, but nah, not a big fan. I think I'm just gonna take the Spectral Prison and just roll with it. Uh, Other cards we have are Spectral Gate Guards, which are okay. Maybe I should take him. Zealous Strike. That guy always runs late. I think I'll take Spectral Prison and I'll go from there. Alright, so we got another Peel. I think I'm gonna slam that because Peel's sick. Abundant Growth is okay for mana fixing, but we're not really in green yet. We're not really in another color at all. I'm just gonna take the Peel. Keep things moving. Alright, this is as far as you go, Mr. Wandering Wolf. I don't think I can let you any further than this. We're passing Aggravate, which is okay. Doesn't really hurt us. Not too scared. Wandering Wolf, I actually am scared of because he can just be a beating. He's an early drop. He goes nuts in certain decks. Escort, it is a creature. Just gonna take it. The rest of this is all junk. Triumph of Cruelty is kind of annoying and it hurts us, so I'm just gonna attack it. Oh, nice. Ooh. Alright, I think I'm gonna take the Dread Waters here. I know it's kind of gimmicky, but you know, we Dread Waters plus a Stern Mentor puts us kind of on the mill path. Again, it's a gimmick deck, but you never know. Sometimes you get lucky and you just draft that gimmick. So we'll see. Alright, so we have Lunar Mystic, which I don't think is actually that good. You really want to play kind of a creatures heavy deck if you can. It does work okay with the two peels that I have. Works okay with the Ghostly Flicker. I might consider it. Other stuff in white, there's I'm gonna just highlight this. In white, there's Defang, which is okay. In black, there's Deathwind, which is good removal. Haven Ghoul Vampire. This guy is a beating. He's amazing. So some tough choices here. Yeah, a lot of people are saying take Deathwind. I mean, we do have a couple of black cards already. I'll take it. I'll keep my options open. I don't really want to pass a Deathwind, to be honest. Alright, so Ghostly Flicker, that's kind of early. We don't really need it right now. Angelic Armaments is okay. Driver of the Dead, this guy's pretty good, and he brings another guy back, which I like. Favorable Winds, not a fan. Alchemist Apprentice, always goes by late. I think I'm going to take this Driver of the Dead, to be honest. The other option is Righteous Blow, which is a pretty good removal spell. But it seems like black is pretty open right now, so I'm going to take the Driver of the Dead and just roll with it. Alright, so kind of wish I had taken white now because there's a Banishing Stroke, there's an Emancipation Angel, Searchlight Geist is also good. I kind of want the Gryph Vanguard, but I don't want to get too greedy. Let's see what our curve looks like right now. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of this Battle Hymn. Right now our curve is pretty light, so then I'm gonna take the Scrapskin Drake. I mean, in a vacuum, Searchlight Geist is better. Scrapskin Drake is harder to kill. Take the Drake. Seems like I'm playing heavier blue than black. So obviously I'm more likely to have blue mana early right now. That could be a bad pick, but we'll see. Oh, alright, so I'm rewarded with another Gryph Vanguard for taking the Cloudskin Drake, and now I'm very happy. Ooh, or not, because I'm going to take the Smuggler. For those that don't know, a Nephalia Smuggler is really sick. It can save your creatures. If you have a Gryph Vanguard out, it becomes, 4 mana, draw a card every turn. Yeah, no reason not to take it here. And he's an early drop. So yeah, there you go. Ooh, Mist Raven. This is one of the best blue commons in this entire set. Other option is Melfield Twins, which is also a good card, but it's kind of top heavy. It's a 6-drop, so I think I'm gonna slam the Mist Raven and be happy. Elgard Shieldmate, this guy's good. Gives your guys hexproof, which is great with your flyers. Triumph of Ferocity, very sad to pass that card. That's a great green card. Crippling Chill is okay, but I think not as good as a Shieldmate. We need bodies right now, so I'm gonna slam it down. Butcher Ghoul is okay, so is Hunted Ghoul. Hunted Ghoul is kind of crappy to be honest. Butcher Ghoul is okay. He's an early blocker who also gets the job done, but I think he kind of goes by late versus the shield mates are harder to get. Alright, so Ghoul Flesh is removal. It kills a lot of the smaller soulbound guys. Guy Snatch kind of sucks, to be honest. You don't really want to sit there untapped for a counterspell. Ghost Form, do we have one yet? No, but I don't think this deck is really a deck that needs a Ghost Form. Unhallowed Pact, this deck is really gimmicky in certain types of decks. Mass Appeal might be the pick. Let's see, how many humans do we have? 1 human, 2 humans, 3 humans, 4 humans. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to take the Mass Appeal. Let it rock. Alright. Now I wish I had taken the black removal spell because there's another Mass Appeal here. We definitely don't want 2, so I'm going to take this Butcher Ghoul, which is, I think, pretty much what my deck wants. He's a good early blocker. Another Butcher Ghoul. Why not? May not play both. We'll see what happens. Ghostly Flicker. Sure, having a second one is cute. Triumph of Cruelty is not really a card that I'm looking to play. Definitely not looking to play 2 of them because I don't really have a lot of high power creatures. So I'm going to slam that. This is all pretty crappy. The Vanguard Shield might be cute. Again, this deck is more defensive. Haven Ghoul Scab, I probably won't play him. Wouldn't be happy if I had to play him. But he's a body, so I'll take him. Another Haven Ghoul Scab. Oh, there's a late Ghoul Flesh. Cool. Leap of Faith versus Slayer Delve. Both these cards are pretty good. I guess Slayer Delve is a little bit better because it thins your deck. Take the crappy Hunted Ghoul. There you go. Alright, and I'll take an island. Alright, so pretty happy overall. Oh, the Ghoul is good? Really? Temporal Mastery, that would be nuts. I would love to open a Temporal Mastery right now. Another Tamio would be ridiculous. Alright, so let's see. So, Tandem Lookout, Killing Wave, Driver of the Dead, Essence Harvest. Essence Harvest kind of sucks. Seraph of Dawn, it's really good for white. So is Farborg Explorer. Galvanic Alchemist, that guy goes by late. Honestly, this is between Tandem Lookout and Killing Wave. I'm not a huge fan of Killing Wave because it can be annoying to play right. Versus Tandem Lookout is really a beating if you can set it up. So this is a tough pick for me. Yeah. I see everybody agreeing with me on Tandem Lookout. Good stuff, guys. I think I'm going to take the Tandem Lookout. Killing Wave is a good card. That Howlgeist kind of scares me. That guy's huge and he's really hard to block. But we have a lot of bounce, so I think we can deal with him if it comes to that. Alright, slamming Tandem Lookouts. Okay, so we have Galvanic Alchemist, Rock Crown Gruul, Renegade Demon, Polluted Dead. Green gets Blessings of Nature. That's a sick card. So our options here are Wingcrafter, Galvanic Alchemist, Rock Crown Gruul. Galvanic Alchemist is a great blocker. I mean, he also has kind of some cool tricks with him. Especially with the Nephalia Smuggler. If you ever get that much mana, you can Alchemist a Smuggler and then, you know, spend a whole bunch of mana to save a bunch of guys. Not really that relevant too often, but it can happen. Also, you can put him on a Fatty and make it so the Fatty can block. Wingcrafter is also good, and he's an early drop. Soulbinds. I don't really have a lot here that I need to make fly. It's kind of a tricky pick here. but I think I'm gonna slam the Alchemist. Borderline Ranger is pretty good. This pack has beatings for green. Force Claw is scary, very annoying to deal with. Alright, so in blue, we're pretty much dead at this point. We have Geist Snatch, which is not really a great card. Appetite for Brains. Nah. Blood Flow Connoisseur. This pack really not very good for me at all. So I could either take the Geist Snatch, which I'm probably not going to play. I think I have one already, don't I? I think I'm gonna hack this this Trusted Force Mage, because this is a card that I really don't want to have to deal with. So I'd rather not see it go in somebody else's deck. Other option is the Desolate Lighthouse. I don't know if it has any value. Just kind of a crappy pack for me. Someone says take the Appetite. I don't think I'm gonna play this, but I'll take it. Alright. Oh man, somebody is gonna have a lot of Force Mages. Bone Splinters is okay. It's not the greatest removal in the world, but if you're desperate, in a vacuum, it gets the job done. We also have Elgold Shieldmate, but we have one already. I kind of want to take the Bone Splinters here. We're really removal light, I think. And, you know, if they play like that one big fatty that we can't deal with, at least Bone Splinters is an answer. Versus Shieldmate is good, but, This guy combos go with my Butcher Ghouls, so I'll take it. Oh, man. Druid Familiar? I wish I was in green right now, dude. Holy shit. Really wish I was in green. Alright, so in blue we have Spectral Prison, which is probably the pick here. In black we have Mental Agony, not really playable, I think. We also have a Narstad Scrapper, which is kind of overcosted for what he does. Or we have this Trident. They're going to take the Trident. It goes pretty well with some of my creatures. It goes good with my flyers. It establishes beats. Yeah, I like the Trident over the Spectral Prism. That could be a mistake, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so we have Ghost Form, Don't Care, Defang. There's really nothing here in my colors. I don't really know what to cack here. I guess I should cack this. Righteous Blow. Necrobite. It's a combat trick. Look at all this green. Grave Exchange. This card kind of sucks, to be honest. It's very expensive for what it does. Guess I don't really have much choice. This Gloom Widow really hurts my deck. I think I'm going to take it. It's an early drop. Alright, Crippling Chill. It's pretty much the only thing playable here. I guess I could take the Rock Crown Ghoul. Take it. Alright, that's a late Galvanic Alchemist. There's also Essence Harvest. This card is okay. The problem is I don't really have a lot of fat creatures to make it work. So I think I'm going to take the Alchemist. And there's another Rock Crown Ghoul. There's also Renegade Demon, Polluted Dead. I mean, Renegade Demon is a better card, and at least he's somewhat of a finisher. Rock Crown Ghoul really kind of puts me all in on the Millstone strategy. Alright, I'll roll with it. Rock Crown Ghoul. So it looks like the game plan for today is going to be to mill my opponent. This guy's okay. He's a good early drop. I'll take him. Honey Ghoul sucks. Malicious Intent. Why not? Take the Slate Scrapper. Raging Poltergeist. So I think I made some bad picks here or there. I think if I had been in green, I would be happier. Blue green, I think would have been pretty sick. But we'll see what happens. Bob Donuts is hella mad. All caps. Damn, mill don't work in this format. Hey, listen, if this deck can't do it, no deck can. It's got 2 of the 5, and it's got a few other mill cards. Alright, so let's see. What are we going to start with? We want the Smuggler. We want this Ghoul Flesh. We want this Bone Splinters, I guess. Butcher Ghouls. Spectral Prison. Peels. Trident. Lookout. Drake. 2 Galvanic Alchemists. Flickers. We'll see if I have enough humans for this mass appeal. Shieldmate. Amassed Components, Dreadwaters, Driver of the Dead. I could have sworn I grabbed a second Griff Vanguard. Did I really only end up with 1? Alright, so we're at 27 right now. For this deck, I think we really want to be 22 or 23 cards versus X amount of lands. People are hella tight. Cut that ghoul. Hey, listen, early blockers are important, man. I don't think you understand how good Butcher Ghoul actually is. Let's say they have the 2-1 haste guy, Butcher Ghoul blocks it, then he comes back as a 2-2. That's really sick. He's good with Bone Splinters. It's not a bad card, man. You might think he sucks, but he's actually pretty good. Oh, you talking about the Rot Crown Ghoul? I mean, if I cut the Rot Crown Ghouls, I might as well cut the Condescend. You know what I mean? I mean, not the Condescend, the Dreadwaters. That would put me at 24, but then, I don't know. Alright, so assuming we take out those, right? We're at 24. What else can we cut? Driver of the Dead brings back what? Brings back Butcher Ghouls, and that's it. Oh, and he brings back Smuggler. That's a pretty good reason to keep him, because my Smuggler dies, I can bring him back with the Driver. I like that. Let's see. Humans, I don't think I have enough. Let's see. That's a human. Alchemist, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 humans. I don't think that's enough for this mass appeal. So I think I'm going to cut that. That puts us at 23, right? I mean, this deck, I think, can play 17 lands. The highest cost is 5 for Tamiyo. Appetite for Brains. Let me see. What does this card do? I never actually... Oh, yeah. Appetite... Oh, this thing. What do I cut? Is the question. I mean, I could cut a Flicker and keep 1. I think 2 is maybe overdoing it in this deck. We only have Mistraven and Griff Vanguard as like sick Flicker targets. We can use it to save our guys, but we have Peel for Reality for that already, or Peel from Reality. So maybe 1 Flicker is right. Yeah, I opened a Tamiyo. This is Magic the Gathering Online, Genko. It's the real MTGO, the official one. It's tricky. See, we got 5 minutes left to make a decision. I mean, do we really need 2 peels plus 2 flickers? I think that's a little crazy, isn't it? I could cut Spectral Prison. Card's kind of crappy, to be honest. So it says you need it in this day. Oh man, you guys are killing me. I appreciate the advice though, guys. I don't really know what to cut. I'm mind fucked right now. I could cut one Butcher Ghoul, but I really like the ghouls. Cut a 4-drop? Well, I'm not cutting Mistraven. I'm not cutting Shieldmate. I could cut Driver. Or I could... I mean, Driver gets back Smuggler, which is cool, but one card to get back one card might not be the greatest. Oh my god, we only have 11 creatures. Jesus. Yeah, all these cards are good. Someone said cut the Mentor. I mean, if I cut the Mentor and I keep Driver, right? Then I'm at 23. 23-17 definitely could work. Mentor is like a win condition, though. Especially with this kind of deck. It feels to me like, really, I want to gum up the board and then mentor them out, right? Am I crazy in thinking that? Alright, here is what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna cry, is what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what to cut. We need to cut one card here. Whatever. Alright, so this is what we're gonna go with. Let's see what Moto suggests. 12-5, that's a little not good for our taste. I'm actually gonna go more like 10-8, 11-7. No, it should be 11-6, right? Because it's 17 lands. Is that right? Nah, this is not good. Gonna add one more swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 islands. Double blue. All we have is Mistraven and Tamiyo, so I think it should be okay. I'm gonna submit this. This deck kind of sucks. It has its moments, but it really doesn't have enough creatures. Alright guys, so I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to start another one for the first map.